Hello everyone, this is Alliance of Survivorss. This page is to help people that have been abused in any way. Today, I'm going to be sorry for all the man, I'm going to say like 20 times. Today, there we go again, we're going to be talking to you about facts of abuse, statistics. Now, these statistics are not always accurate. Now, these statistics come from the year 2000. Now, I believe it's much higher now, or it could be less, but this is what I could find. And plus, you got to remember on these stats that they're not always accurate, because not everyone has came out about it. A lot of people don't like to talk about it, so they still hide it and haven't reported it and stuff like that. So these are just facts of people that have actually told people about it. This is mainly what our channel is going to be about, helping others, giving facts. Sorry, they're playing over there. I know it sounds like they're fighting, but they're actually like playing with each other, and they like to hiss at each other or play. But anyhow, yeah, our channel is going to be giving you stats and stuff and updated reports from the news, hopefully, you know, because I drink the seawater. She probably watches more TV than I do. But, yeah. There you go. There's your job. I drink the seawater. Watch some news about abuse. Tell us what's going on. I will be doing the stat history, stuff like that. Yeah, so this is about abuse. I only wasted 5 minutes just talking about that. Alright, the stats, child abuse in 2000. The stats of that year was 879,000 children were victims of child abuse of that year alone. Just 1 year. 879,000 kids. That's a lot. It breaks it down into 4 types of abuse. Of those kids, of the 1,000 kids, of those kids, the 8,000 some, 63% were neglected. That's a lot. 19% were physically abused, 10% were sexually abused, and 8% were psychologically abused. Now, like I said, these stats are probably not really accurate anymore. They're accurate in 2000, and a lot of kids don't talk, a lot of people don't talk about it, you know. Rates decline as age increases of the 1,000 kids. Now, I don't doubt that at all, because predators will prey on the young. And when you get older, you get more mature and you get more aware, you know. So they love to attack children. Now this is really sad though. It starts at 3 years old, as young as 3 years old. 15.7, we'll say 16% of the victims of the 1,000. 16% of 1,000 were abused. And ages 16 to 17, only 6% of the victims, only 6% were abused out of 1,000. That's kind of high. I just keep looking at the time now. This is set for victims of sexual abuse rates. We're smaller for males and female victims. Now again, the sexual abuse is really touchy on people that they don't like to talk about. So these stats could be off, it could be accurate, you know, but a lot of people still hide it, especially males. Males are raised as males that we had to be macho, don't cry, and all that macho stuff. And it's not true. So if a male gets sexually abused, like raped and stuff, they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to say, you know, they feel it's their fault a lot more, in that it makes them less of a man. And that is totally not true. It says here that 11.2 and 12.8 for 1,000 children, and that's what it's rated on. Rate of sexual abuse per gender. Out of the 1,000 out of the 1,000 children, out of 1,000 female children, 1.7 were victimized of sexual abuse. Out of the male children, only 0.4 were victimized. Now that's kind of high, low for males. Like I said, a lot of males don't want to talk about it. Rate of children abused by race. Now, I'm not trying to be racist or anything, but this is what they have, and I thought it'd be interesting to give you stats on that. 51% of whites are abused, Caucasians. That's high. That's over half of the Caucasian race has been abused. African American race, 25%, a quarter of African Americans have been abused. Hispanics, 15% of Hispanics have been abused, and Native Americans only 2%, and Asians only 1%. Now, my fact on Native Americans, why that's so low, is that if you look up Native American culture and stuff, the Native Americans are so peaceful and with each other, and that they're nothing like the Western culture, like we are here, that they don't see women lower than men, and vice versa. It's equal. It's actually equal, totally equal. The woman is equal to the man, and vice versa. And it's just amazing if you would study Native American history and how respectful they are to each other, and they trade with each other. Like if they would give someone something, that person they know down the line would help them out, and stuff like that. So abuse among Native Americans is very low for that reason, and that is what I believe. With the child abuse victims of sexual molestation here, for the back history here, when it says that only 0.4% were male victims, a lot of people think that that if a gay man like myself, that gay men are always predators and sexual abusers and stuff. Well, guess what? Only 4% of the boys are being abused sexually that way, and it has nothing to do with sexual preference. But that's something different. If you want to know more about that, check out my page. But these stats are unreal. I mean, look at this. Out of 1,000 children, those stats happen, and 879,000 were abused in the year 2000. That's unreal. But anyhow, this has been Alliance of Survivorss, and if you ever want to join, our group or stuff, please let us know. We're always working on more members. We want to get at least like self-harm support group does, at least have someone for every day of the week and have like a topic or something. Right now we're just winging it because we just started out. But I hope that this was somewhat educational, and I did not try to read to you. I'm sorry, but I don't have a really good memory without looking at stuff to relate to. So I hope you all have a great week, and blessed be. Bye.